Hi, hello, hola, baoni. Welcome back to my channel, Natty B After Cancer. I just realized that that plant up there is dead. I don't know if you guys can tell. But in today's video, what are we talking about? We are going to be talking about three reasons that you need to go and see the doctor now. Before we move forward, if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and welcome to the Natty B After Cancer family, where I talk all things breast cancer, lifestyle after breast cancer, and overall holistic health. Well, first, if something doesn't feel right, go see a medical professional. I want to sit here and say that we know our bodies best, and on average we do. We know what certain things feel like. We know when we just don't feel well. We just know when something when something is off. But then there are also times where our bodies are quietly doing things and we don't have symptoms, so we can't tell that something might be wrong. But if you do feel like something is wrong, and honestly, even if it's just a gut feeling, and your spirit is just telling you that I need to go for a checkup, I need to go talk to a medical professional, please do. And here's why. At the very least, at least you know that you're okay. At the very least, you can get blood work done, you can get some scans done, you can get a check-in done, just to know that everything continues to be all right. But if you don't go and something isn't right, if you don't go and that gut feeling that you had is correct, whatever may be going on could progress to the point where it is really difficult to either treat. By the time it is found, by the time it is figured out, it could be a little bit too late to treat. Secondly, if you happen to be experiencing nipple discharge, bloody discharge from your nipple, you need to go see a doctor now. You need to make sure that that is getting checked out. There are a couple of different reasons why a woman might be experiencing bloody discharge from her nipple, and it's important to know that that actually is, though uncommon, one of the symptoms of breast cancer. And then thirdly, if you are fully aware that there is a family history of breast cancer, if there's a family history of breast cancer, go and see a doctor now. I do want to add the disclaimer for you all to keep in mind that approximately 80% of breast cancer cases are not hereditary. However, if breast cancer runs in your family, or even cervical cancer, ovarian cancer runs in your family, you do want to make sure that you go see a doctor, because then they can do genetic testing for you. What genetic testing will do is it will test for the BRCA1, BRCA2, or PALB2. Yes, PALB2 genes, which are linked to a higher risk of breast cancer. So those three genes, BRCA1 and BRCA2 are the most popular ones to look at. The PALB2 is another up and coming, quite popular one. And there are some other genes, from what I've been told and read, that are linked to breast cancer, but those three are the main ones that they look at. Or it gives you the option to actually take preventative measures, and you can opt for things like a bilateral mastectomy to now lower that risk of developing cancer maybe a couple or several years later, because you have that genetic mutation. Women who do opt to do this are known as previvors in the breast cancer community, because they are taking preventative measures to survive. And that's all I have today. Again, I just wanted to hop on and mention those three reasons why it is super important to make sure you go talk to a doctor today. If you're experiencing any of those three, please go and talk to a doctor. I know it can be scary. I know sometimes it is easy to just not know what's going on, but the severe downside of that is if something is going on, by the time one finds out, it could be too late.